Okay, last question today is from Don. Don says, what do you guys hope will be discovered by the year 2030 that would most change the world for the better? That's only 14 years away at this point. Most change the world for the better. Okay, I sort of have two thoughts. One, we know we have the resources for nobody on our planet to be hungry. A big change for the better would be to figure out the distribution and resource allocation of that food to eliminate hunger by 2030. Totally doable. Unclear that we have the political will to do it, though, Lewis. That certainly seems to me like one of the best ways to change the country, for the world for the better, rather.
That is a good one. So we have this, so these are realistic expectations.
Not necessarily.
Right?
Could be
because
anything.
I could come up with some pretty far-fetched ones.
Well, like what, teleportation?
Yeah, exactly.
But would that really change? Would that change the world for the better? What about eradicating disease?
What are you talking about? If you could just teleport from here to Beijing, like in a snap,
you get rid of cars, you get rid of all airplanes, you no longer have any of those fossil fuel emissions. That's the angle you're taking.
That would be. Well, let's just start small. Let's start with as a replacement to air travel.
Oh, okay.
Long distance, let's say.
So, but then why would you drive if you can teleport?
Not every business might be able to afford a teleportation device.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, now you're opening up a whole can of worms. What about eradication of disease, right? I mean, there are so many diseases that we have not been able to really dominate as society. There are still diseases that in first world countries have essentially been eradicated, which are running rampant in less advanced developed countries. It seems that drastic advancements in terms of medicine and the distribution of that medicine would have to be near the top of the list of what would improve the world most drastically.
Yes. So I would like to pick one that, in my opinion, kind of trickles down, and that would be energy. I would like to see some form of clean, renewable, cheap, efficient energy available to the whole world. That's by 2030. Is that doable?
Well, not really. But again, this is all completely
You never
hypothetical.
Know. Maybe.
This is hypothetical. Yep. So those are my thoughts. I mean, hunger would be very, very, very near the top of the list. Drastic improvements to energy consumption, which would have trickle-down effects, as Lewis says, and then dealing with disease. Somewhere there is where I would like to see a discovery or advancement.
I'm going to add one more.
Please.
And it's a bit more specific. I want to see how we space travel.
Right.
I want to see something change there. I want something that will be more efficient, more powerful. I want to see a change in that type of technology.
I agree with you from a personal curiosity, but to address it the way Don asked, is that the change that in the next 14 years would most change the world for the better?
Well, maybe not right at first.
Yeah.
But if you consider the long term, maybe.
When the sun explodes in several billion years, that'll really pay off.
Well, hey, many experts say that what we do to curb climate change now and emissions, many experts say it's already too late.
Right.
So it might not be due to a supernova that we need to evacuate this planet.
It could be due to self-inflicted wounds, so
Yes.
to speak. All right. Send me your thoughts on that. Great questions this week from Dawn and from Charlotte and from Art, of course. Send them in every Friday afternoon. We will answer 3 questions for you. We have a fantastic bonus show for you today. Sign up and get instant access to the bonus show at davidpakman.com/membership.